Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new episode of On It. I am Mikey. That is Devin.
Damn, I wish I could remember what we talked about. I couldn't even remember what we talked about the Super Bowl.
If it has to come down to that, or I just seem like a hater to get my point across, I'll do it.
Oh my God, he missed it!
Is he really?
Yeah, you didn't see that they're like it's basically instead of like the basketball, it's the same setup as their basketball pod. It's just Skip. Like today, I saw it. It was Skip, Gilbert, Aqib Talib, and like somebody else. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a brand new episode of On It. We are here. You got me. You got Devin. You got some brand new podcast with Gilbert Arenas and Skip Bayless, which makes no sense.
But you know what I didn't realize was that Gil's gun stuff from way back in the day was over a gambling dispute.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Well, yeah. I'm pretty sure the full story was like he said that he said he was talking about, they were arguing about the money, and then whoever, I forgot the other person in the altercation, he said that he was gonna shoot him, and Gilbert was like, all right, I'm gonna bring my guns, and because remember, like, didn't Gilbert say he like that's what it was, he pulled them out and put them on his on his seat or on his locker or something, like whatever. If anything, let's be real, people, I'm not gonna say people wouldn't have cared, but people would have made it a way less of it. Like in terms of like legal purposes, like it was in DC.
Yeah, exactly.
So I guess like that. Let's be real. That's the biggest reason why it was an issue. If this was in anywhere where you could, if this was in
Texas,
what? Yeah, if this was the Denver Nuggets.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, he brought a gun. It's like, yeah, no, they all just drove into the parking lot with guns.
Yeah, exactly.
It's fucking. It's Colorado, but
yeah, well, I mean, it just makes a little bit more sense, his recent accusations, but
of the casino?
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, no, he definitely had something to do with that. Well, maybe he didn't, but either way, if he
innocent,
had
innocent until proven guilty.
I don't really care though. Like to me, no. Even if he's guilty, that's not something that's like, all right, and like so because it wasn't y'all's casino, he gets in trouble. Like I don't really see the problem. But Devin, we have we got some things to talk about because it's officially football season. We are officially in the NFL season, the 2025-2026 NFL season. We've already had 2 games in the books, one in America, one in Brazil.
One in Brazil.
One that was good. One that was in Brazil.
Dude, I'm going to be honest. There's no way I was finishing that game last night.
Dude, I'm not going to lie to you. It took everything in my soul. Sorry, and I'm sorry not to disrupt the podcast. It took everything in my soul to finish that game.
Dude, I got through the halftime, through everything. Delay comes out. They're like, it's going to be 50 minutes minimum before this game starts. And I was like, fuck no, I'm not watching this shit.
They come out and show the radar, and they're like, yeah,
there's nothing.
Like they're like, yeah, so in about 40 minutes, it's gonna get really bad. Like the weather just was worse and worse and worse, and it
wasn't even like rain; it was barely raining. They're like, there's lightning within 6 miles of the stadium, so it's like,
let's talk about it then. Thursday night football, Philly versus Dallas, the season opener. That was delayed halfway through the third quarter. The
beginning of the third quarter, whatever.
Beginning, mid, where at some point during the third quarter, everybody was sent to the locker room for a damn hour. But before that, before everybody was sent to the locker room, I will say, I don't even know where to start. Like, first of all, we can start at 2 places: how the game went, or how right after kickoff went, and before the game started. Because those are 2.
Nah, we'll start with in order. What happened?
I mean, you can. Okay, well, in order, some shitty banner was hung for Philly's Super Bowl last year.
There's no way that's the actual banner.
Okay, and you know what? And I'm hating just for fun because I actually don't care for Philly. Like Philly, nice, y'all got a chip. two
But
Super
yeah, that's
Bowls.
not a banner. That's just a fucking picture of a Super Bowl trophy, and it says 2024 champions or whatever.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, cool. Like y'all got your second Super Bowl in what, 59 years?
Yeah.
So congrats. But besides that, I'm kind of over like the fact that Philly keeps trying to push this like we don't care, like we won the Super Bowl, we don't care
They
about it,
love
like
it.
we're on to this year.
They love it. Everyone on the team is like, no one cares what we did last year, so we're about to win us another one. It's like, all right, cool.
Well,
I
it's
bet
just
Nick
like
Foles said the same thing.
it's just like they he says, they don't care about the banner coming out, and Jalen Hurts just pushes this, we're on to next year, and I get it, I get that we're on to next year, but like I don't know, not even wanting to be referred to as like the reigning
Super
Super
Bowl
Bowl
champion,
champions, like
defending champions are like, we're not defending nothing. It's
we're
a
not,
new year.
but it's like no, I mean you're defending. I mean you guys are the Super Bowl.
You
You guys
guys are
are the champions.
defending
Like
the
you can't.
champions.
And I don't know if you guys like if that's like a tactic to where it's like so just in case we don't,
Yeah, I mean, this
win
is
it, it's
all a tactic for their own mental sanity or whatever, but I don't know. Everyone said that since the dawn of man. You're the defending champ. Sorry.
But it's like they just keep trying to. It's like they're like Philly's like they're like Boston, like the Boston Celtics right now.
They're the same.
Like they're trying to just be like real like
Well,
poetic and like
yeah.
just,
Well, they both think that they're gonna be the dynasty of the future, and it's like there's a ton of other teams, there's a ton of other shit going on that's gonna stop you from being that, and it's like, yeah, Jalen Hurts, you're cool, but you're not the face of the league.
well,
And I was referring to Tatum, same time. So
wow,
you're cool.
Jalen. I don't know if Jalen Hurts is the Tatum of the NFL. I would say.
I think you're spot on. I think you said that, and I think you're spot on.
All right. Because what? Why? Because they both made it to 2 championships, lost the first one, and then in the second one they were.
I think everything's adding up. They think they're way more poetic than they actually are.
They were able to get it done. In their second time around, but they had a lot of other people around him to credit. I don't know. Maybe they're the same.
Sounds fucking parallel to me, brother.
Maybe, but
parallel
look,
universes.
Let's talk about parallel. Green. Here, let's talk about parallel spitting. Parallel spitting, Devin. So obviously, before the game even started, really, I mean, we had a kickoff and then an injury timeout, and then
you see that the guy who was getting carted off.
Did I see him? I saw him.
Yeah, he was. I don't know. It was like his first snap in the NFL. He was like, "What the fuck, man?"
Yeah, no, I'm definitely pissed if I'm like a rookie coming in. I'm playing both sides of the ball. Yeah, and I'm out first play.
You're like, fuck. Yeah, no, he was all fucked up.
So Jalen Carter, he spits on Dak Prescott, and before we even get into anything about who did what before or after, just the initial like Jalen Carter spitting on Dak Prescott.
Full loogie.
First of all, I don't know what it says about Jalen Carter, but I wasn't surprised. I wasn't like, wow, like I can't believe he did that.
Yeah.
Like I was like, who did that? Jalen Carter? Okay.
It was Jalen Carter.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Was that Jalen Carter? Okay. But no. So when it happened and you see like, the best part that nobody's talking about, everybody's talking about Jalen Carter doing it and who Dak did this first and, oh, look at Dak. But did you see the Water Boy's reaction?
No, yeah, he fucking...
The Water Boy's face when he walks up, he watches the loogie fly, and he like watches it hit Dak's chest, and he just hits like the funniest.
I know,
like,
just big eyes, dude.
Like just face in the background.
I mean, I'm shocked that the ref saw it.
Saw it?
Yeah.
Well, I think the ref already saw that there was probably
Understood.
some tension brewing.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, why are you walking towards the huddle? Like, why are you at the end of the day, like, back up?
Bounce.
Now let's get to.
Granted, Dak continued to. He broke through the huddle and walked through.
Well, he kind of looked through the huddle. Looked through the huddle.
Well, no. Well, then he walked through.
Oh, okay. I guess he did walk through afterwards. Well, yeah.
Well, so
okay.
all right.
Well,
so
Jalen Carter, how do we want to go? Jalen Carter's walking around.
Dak looks through, talks some shit, fucking just normally spit. Like if you look at like the side by side, Jalen Carter's far away. There's no way Dak spit on him. Way too far. And Dak had like a baby spit. It was like came out in 3 pieces. It was like.
The people saying Dak spit on him first are so fucking stupid.
Dak didn't spit on him. There's like look at this side angle. It's fucking 15 paces.
Dak did like the corny like
yeah, he's like
you know like
fuck you.
Which okay, I'll say this. Is Jalen Carter a dick? Yeah. And so is Dak. So it's like it's okay. Like Dak is a douchebag too, but because let's be real, when he hit the spit and you saw the smile, that smile he gave, dude, if that
was frat bro smile, dude.
I
was like, I just spilled beer on your fucking Vans. How do you feel about that, pussy?
I could not create or like AI could not generate a better definition or example of like a privileged smile. Like that smile was so that smile was so privileged right there.
Wonderful.
Like that Dak Prescott hit like the most like it reminds
me of that video. You're standing behind 2 huge dudes. You spit near man, and then you just fucking go.
Like if I'm Jalen Carter,
line up. Punch.
Well, no, like line up. I get 60 minutes to come and take your head off, and whoever else. Well, I'm gonna spit on you and get kicked out of the game, because I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I don't know. Jalen Carter plays, and all of a sudden, Dak Prescott is in shambles, but he had way more of a chance of a get back at Dak Prescott compared to what Dak Prescott could have single-handedly done to just Jalen Carter. He wasn't going to do nothing else to him. That was it. He got his little spit, and that was, it was stupid, uncalled for, sure. But Jalen Carter coming up and getting himself kicked out of the game, that's just selfish.
I was just sitting there waiting for the game to start, and then all I hear is like ejected, and I was like, "What the fuck are we? What happened?" Like, because
there was no like big scuffle. There was nothing. Like I was like, it was just number 98 disqualified. And I was like, all right, let's play ball.
Jalen Carter's done. I was like, whoa.
And it was a great back and forth, Devin. I'm not gonna lie.
The best was that clip of the Cowboys O lineman just blocking, and then just fucking punching. Punching the pass rusher right in the face. I didn't know you could do that. It was awesome.
Well, I don't know.
He geared up for a left hook, like just a left face push, and just went, just pushed his face in.
I mean, I feel like there may be an illegal hands to the face.
It looked like it. Like he
there might be something, but hey, it's week 1. It's game 1. Everybody's a little rusty, including the refs.
Everyone's fucking taunting. Don't taunt.
It usually takes till like the Super Bowl for the refs to figure it out, anyways. So
even
we're gonna have to give him some grace.
In the Pro Bowl.
But the game itself, especially before the weather delay, like
not bad.
Dare I say, well, you just said not bad, so dare I say way better than not bad?
Yeah.
A fucking great game. Like this game
that was good.
This was a great season opener.
And it was like we were texting. I don't know what it was. It was like, some of the throws from Dak were better than usual and a lot better than usual, but it was just I don't know, like just something about him. He looked like like his leg pumps.
Dude.
When he was about to fucking receive, he was like calling motions, leg pump, and I was like, this guy looks like an NFL quarterback who wants to be out here. Then it just slowly turned into just fucking becoming Dak Prescott.
Well, see, Dak looked real confident. Dak was throwing some real good balls. Dak was moving.
Dak was moving in the pocket.
Like he's never had a lower body injury in his life.
For real, yeah.
And I said this was going to answer a lot of questions week 1, and I think it created a lot more questions.
Mhm.
because first of all, I think that they do have a potential to have a pretty good offense. Talking about the Cowboys, because you saw what you got from Dak. Like the highlights were high, but his lowlights weren't crazy. Like
They
it wasn't
weren't. I mean, it wasn't terrible
like
picks or something stupid.
it was they weren't able to get some drives done. And I'm gonna say this now, obviously not all of his fault at all, but
No.
CD dropped some. There was a couple good balls to
Well,
CD.
yeah, that's
That
the talk of the town. It's all those like 3 drop balls, big drop balls from him.
there were a couple good balls thrown CD's way that led to drives being sent into a punt. But either way, I liked what I saw from their offense. They have a potential run game. I mean, they combined for over 100 yards, so I don't know if they found a starter.
I mean, it didn't look. You were kind of right about what's his nuts, Javante
Um,
Williams. Javante
yes,
Williams scored 2
him.
touchdowns, first 2 touchdowns of the game for them. So, like, did his job there. The run game wasn't utilized as much,
Dak
like
was
that
slinging
much,
it.
at least early in the game. But yeah,
I
no,
mean,
yeah,
because
you're right. Dallas was slinging it, and outside of those 3 bad drops late in the game, or a few bad drops late in the game, Dallas looked like they had a lot more control than they usually do.
And the thing about that game that made it so good was Philly responded every drive.
Every time.
And on the flip side of Dallas offense being good, I get it. Micah's gone. But what did I say? With or without Micah, this defense was going to be fucking bad.
Yeah.
This defense is fucking
Regardless.
bad. I don't care how good Philly's offense is. I don't care because trust me, I'm going to give them all the credit in the world in a second. So Eagles fans, calm the fuck down. You just won the Super Bowl. I don't care how good their offense is. I don't care how good of an offensive line they always have. I don't care how great Saquon is or Super Bowl MVP, Offensive Player of the Year on the same team, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith. They could not contain Jalen Hurts to save their mother's lives.
Yeah.
To save anybody's life. For a split second, you couldn't catch. I think if you it was like trying to like how does Undertaker put it? It's like if you tried putting toothpaste back in the bottle. Like it was just the most impossible task was not only containing Jalen Hurts, but it was just getting to him.
Trying to
Like
shove a wet noodle into an outlet.
what he was averaging like 4 seconds a pass every
Yeah.
time he fucking dropped back. So he
Yeah.
was sitting there able to he could sit down and hit a yoga pose and
he
get back
wasn't
up
even
and throw the damn
dicing the secondary up like crazy.
ball.
He just had all the time in the world to do whatever the fuck he wanted.
Well, yeah, half the time he had all the time in the world and just checked down to Saquon,
Yeah.
or Jahan Dotson routing them up. What is Jahan Dotson doing routing people up all of a sudden? It's 2025. Jahan Dotson.
I don't know if you saw that first Jahan Dotson catch of the game, but those late hands. I don't know. I had some like tism going because it was like I don't know a route right up the middle of the field or whatever, and then he's sitting there waiting. Corner doesn't even realize that he's getting the ball, and then just sticks the hands out, catches it low, and just. I was like, I've never seen him do that ever. He looked like a real receiver. I was like, what the fuck was that?
Now,
Can I have him back, please? I'd like him back. I'd take him for $12 over Terry for $38 million. Thank you. Give me him back.
Bro, he was balling. AJ only got one target.
Crazy.
One target. And I'm pretty sure it was the target that like sealed the first down to end the game. Maybe like I think if I'm correct, that might be what it was. But that man was not needed at all. So no, like Philly's offense is still fantastic.
They'll be
It's
okay.
great.
Yeah, they'll be great.
Saquon looked like the offensive player of the year. Jalen looked like somebody that could win Super Bowl MVP.
Yep.
They looked great.
Dak for that first half looked like some type of wild demon.
But I just don't know how good. I know they're good. I know Philly's offense is good. Two things. I don't know how good because of how bad Dallas's defense is. And I don't know how good of a team they're going to be overall this year because I don't know how good their defense is.
Well, they're the youngest defense in the league now. It was weird they had like Brandon Graham out there with postcards like smiling. He was like, I'm one of the guys who left. Youngest defense on the league. I didn't understand any of that. But yeah, I mean, a young team, you're missing some leaders. You're missing, I think Fletcher Cox was already gone last year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Brandon Graham now gone this year. I mean, they still have names out there. Jalen Carter, Kobe Dean. Well, if that's your leader, then you're going to struggle. But, no, I mean, I think they'll be fine defensively. It's just when you get deep into games where they're not blowing people out, how well can that defense hold?
You know, I'll say that, you know, their front eight is great. But it's something, just something about, I don't know what, getting
They got
rid of.
DeJean.
Well, I mean,
Mr.
Isaiah
Blankies.
Rodgers. So Isaiah Rodgers left.
Yeah.
They got rid of Chauncey.
Yeah.
So now Cooper
No Slay.
really. So now Cooper really Slay gone. Now Cooper really like he really has to be that dude. Like, I mean, like, think about the people we just named. Think about the 3 people we just said in a row who were crucial to that defense last year. Not on the team anymore. So yeah, no, the front 8, you know, the pass rush is cool. The defensive line, I like it. Zach Bond, sure, great, but
yeah,
I don't know. I think it's gonna get sketchy when you gotta. I mean, I don't know. I can't even remember Philly's schedule, but it's gonna be. I'm gonna be interested to see how good their defense is versus.
Were you supposed to remember Philly's schedule?
Probably. I mean, probably because I'm saying like I'm just thinking like of a Burrow and Jamar or a Justin Jefferson matchup or you know something to that extent. I'm not too sure how that would go for them. Mind you, it's only week 1, and I gotta overreact. I mean, I'm not gonna. What am I gonna sit here and just say, "Oh, it's just week 1"?
Oh,
so,
we don't know. Oh, it's just week 14. I don't know what's happening.
No, I'm calling it right now. Philly's defense. I like the front 8. Iffy about their
granted,
pass.
we did that last week with college football, but it's college football, so
that's college football.
Like we've seen Arch Manning play 1 football game.
Yeah, but he didn't look good.
No,
and we were told he was really good.
Yeah,
but we were told he was really good.
Dude, like I'm gonna be honest, it's like a really bad blind date. Like I saw, but like worst case, I'm not gonna say what worst case scenario is for a blind date, but worst case scenario for a blind date. Whatever you're thinking is what you're thinking. But no, yeah, I saw a video of like his 2A comp, and boy,
no, you didn't.
Boy, did we get lied to, dude.
Where can I find these clips? I can just look up Arch Manning High School.
Dude, there's a clip where he's getting ran out of the pocket by a dude who's like, I don't know, 5'4", maybe.
Oh man.
Like bad. Like white kids, dude. White Texas 5'4", like really bad. So I don't know. I think we got lied to. It's crazy that Texas like just went this long before telling us, but
have you ever been on a blind date?
No, I would like to find a blind woman. That's ideal. I heard they're hard to find.
Well, I feel like you'd be the one that's hard to find, but
no. She can smell from a mile away. She said that.
Come on. All right. Let's talk about the other game. Let's talk about the game played in Brazil. Because you gotta love international games, Devin.
Sao Paulo.
Chargers versus Chiefs.
Yeah.
I have no clue what to make of this game. I'm not gonna lie.
Idea.
I had a lot to say about the Philly and Dallas, but this game, let's see. Like, what did I have here? So first of all, and I'm not giving them like I'm not trying to make any excuses, but the Chiefs just from what it looked like they looked like super rusty.
Yeah.
Like they just didn't look. I don't know. They just look like they partied in Brazil. and
Yeah, I
like
mean,
they're gonna
well,
play a game.
it looks like they're still trying to find the best ways to put all these weird fucking pieces together. Xavier Worthy
Well,
goes out, you got to start to rely on Marquise Brown a little bit more. You got
yeah.
two fucking tight ends that you don't know what you're doing with them. You got a weird running back group. You don't know how good Pacheco is going to be a year removed from an injury. So it's this whole weird conundrum of what the fuck's going on.
They just, I mean, they just couldn't really do anything. I mean, and
No.
here's the thing: Patrick Mahomes didn't look. He looked shitty and good.
Yeah, exactly.
If that makes any sense at all.
Which is, well, for whatever reason, it's kind of like he doesn't feel as comfortable in normal situations anymore. Once you get him in these weird fucking bullshit, I'm about to get hit, oh, I got tripped up, dumped the ball out situations, like he looks elite. He looks like he can, like that pass to what's his nuts,
Yeah, he already has
Marquise
a pass
Brown,
of the year.
all the way down the fucking field, right wide open. He's getting rocked, just launches one. It doesn't make any sense. But he squares up in the pocket and misses Kelsey by a mile.
Or the side the diving one,
the little dump
the
off.
diving. Because here's the thing,
I was
crazy.
clapping. I was like, what a fucking sack, and then he fucking ball went flying.
Call me crazy, and I feel like I might have said this before, but maybe if I didn't, you can call me crazy. But I feel like he's a touch away from making like Will Levis low lights
Exactly.
type of plays. Like we've seen Will Levis make these same types of throws.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh well, if you were just it's like you were
Well,
that close.
he's like,
you were Go ahead.
I mean, it's like Curry. It's like, if Steph was shooting from 30 and missed, if he like missed by this much, like it's the same amount of bullshit we're talking on him that we are anybody else.
But that's
just,
when
yeah.
When you think about like talent in the NFL, or think about people that get clowned versus people who don't, or who's great versus who's a fucking first round or whatever round bust,
The
you could
line
be
is
that close. Like, but a
so
line
tight.
is so close from Patrick Mahomes
Yeah.
to Will Levis.
It's
I
close.
mean, it's right there.
To fucking James Winston.
But that's the thing, Mahomes looked. There were moments where he looked like Patrick Mahomes, and there were moments where it was everybody who talked about his decline last year felt,
right.
It was like,
Yeah.
well, you were right.
Yeah.
So that's why I say I don't really know what to make out of that, because I think there's a couple things they're going to need to do, which is figure out their run game, because Patrick Mahomes should not be finishing a game leading their team in rushing yards ever. There should never be a situation where Patrick Mahomes has the most rushing yards on the team.
And yeah, Pacheco's overrated for how much he can do as a RB1.
Well, for someone,
and then you have Kareem Hunt, who you drafted
20 years ago.
11 years ago.
You give
Pacheco
2015. You give. I mean, but they only Pacheco had 4 carries.
Yeah.
They didn't really even have a chance to get a run game going. Either way,
I mean, you're sitting there trailing an entire game. You can only sort of patch together a few field goals. Barely knock one off before half, which was honestly super fucking impressive. I thought they were going down to spike it, and I was like, oh fuck, it's 4th down. They bring on the kicking team, make it 60-yarder in 7 seconds, which was.
But then there's simple things. But then there's simple things like, not being able to convert those 2-point conversions.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
That you would just think like, prime or elite Chiefs, they're getting that. They're getting in there.
They've got a play where they're just pitching it to Kelsey up the middle, and they're not running these fucking low percentage 2-point conversion plays.
And they got to make sure Worthy's good. They got to hold it together before, until Rashee Rice gets back.
They got to win a few games.
If they can have that lineup out there, great. If they're in situations where Mahomes is leading their team in rushing yards and Juju's getting the second most targets, What are we doing here?
You're fucked.
I mean, yeah, Hollywood, 99 yards and 10 catches, but Juju was the second. He was the second highest targeted receiver for the Chiefs.
I mean, maybe we'll get to see like a real Chiefs team without referee assistance. It's kind of what it felt like a little bit more. It's like, no, this is what this team looked like all last year. And then there was like that Hollywood catch late in the game. Like there were these glimpses of like, oh fuck me, dude, no way they're gonna win this fucking game. And then yeah, they don't, and you're like, that tastes funny.
Yeah, but see, and that's the thing. The fact that I'm more shocked.
Like what they won? How many games did they lose last year? 3?
3 maybe. Did they lose 3?
They were. What?
They were either 15-2 or 14-3.
And then they lost in the Super Bowl. So 3 or 4 games max. Show up this year, lose game 1 in a game that they didn't play well enough to win. I feel like a lot of times last year they played a lot of games where they didn't play well enough to win and still won. So yeah, I mean it's refreshing to see them lose. I like it.
It is refreshing, and I don't want to take anything away from Justin Herbert because I didn't have good things to say about this offense.
Quentin Johnson, he get flipped upside down and spanked, and what happened to him?
What the fuck is it? Well, here's the thing. I'm not surprised that Justin Herbert is able to put up this type of performance.
No, of course not.
I'm just surprised that in 2025, Quentin Johnson and Keenan Allen would be able to play big factors in that.
And a white guy.
and a white guy maybe being the best one out of the 3. It's like, what crazy universe are we living in now?
I mean, the problem with, I mean, obviously we know Keenan's good. He's just older. But the problem with Quentin Johnson is just his ability to catch the fucking football.
Okay, but that's a big, hole in a receiver's game.
Of course, but, same thing with, who's fucking short motherfucker?
Who?
No hands.
The short one.
Butterfingers.
No hands? KT?
KT.
Oh, my God.
We know what he can do with the ball in his hands if he gets it, if he catches the ball. Quentin Johnson, he can be a good receiver if he fucking catches the ball. He caught the ball. Looked like a good receiver.
Imagine if Mike Williams
looks shifty. He's got hands like a motherfucker. He'll be good. Keenan's a little cherry on top. I don't hate it. And then Will Disley.
And they could have been a little bit better if Mike Williams didn't retire.
That's another option. That's a younger option than fucking Keenan Allen.
So I don't even know why they pulled that shit, but the Chargers win. The Chargers win in Brazil. No weather delays. No other bullshit except, I guess, us being able to see a Chiefs loss. And I will say, if the Chiefs don't the way, and like I said, overreactions. This is what we have to do. I'm not gonna sit here and I'm not gonna sit here and not have fun with this shit. But the way that the way that week 1 was looking for these two teams, not even just LA, but they might fuck around and let Denver sneak in and win the West. So I would, if I'm the Chiefs, like I said, Kelsey, strap in. This is your last year, bro. Just lock the fuck in. Bro, whatever it takes. Yeah. Just lock in.
Yep.
Make sure Worthy's good. Wait for Rashee Rice to get back. Figure out your run game. Hopefully that defense is still. See, but that's the thing. I said this last episode. I said I said the same thing, kind of like I said about the Chiefs this year. The front 8 for the Chiefs, beautiful, great.
The Eagles, you're talking.
But it's like the same thing for the Chiefs. It's been the same thing for the Chiefs, and like last year. I like their front 8, their pass defense, those DBs. I don't know.
Yeah.
So, and that was kind of the situation they were in today. I liked. It was kind of like Mahomes. I saw some things from that front 8 that were like, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
And there were some times where I was, thinking about, is this title of the podcast going to be Chiefs downfall ? They didn't look good.
No.
But Friday Night Football.
Speaking of Kelsey, did you know Taylor Swift's 35?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
I thought she was, I don't know, for whatever reason.
So you got to think about this. She was like
She's making
singing in
music.
like 2008.
Yeah, she was,
How old did you think she was?
I don't know, 31, 32.
As if like 35 is a crazy
35 is
difference.
way different, dude. 35 is much different.
All right, I guess. I don't
Um,
know.
but yeah, good for her. Good for Travis.
Why are you saying this?
I don't know. I just think it's funny.
Is Travis Kelsey? How old is he? Is he 30? He's probably
He's
35.
34.
Okay, so yeah, what the fuck are you talking about? This is a normal relationship, the most normal relationship ever. Travis Kelsey and Taylor Swift.
Super normal.
Taylor Kelsey.
They love each other, dude. Don't fret. Don't fear. These two love each other.
They love each other so much that they'll never split up. And just out of
And
respect for her career, Taylor Swift will never have Kelsey as her last name.
no, not a chance. He's gonna take her last name.
No, nobody's taking anybody's last name, but it's just, there's no way Taylor Swift is changing her fucking last name.
Fucking Taylor
Absolutely
Kelsey.
not.
Oh,
Okay, sure. I
well,
guess.
yeah, well, fucking Mississippi, fucking pie eating champion. But I mean, yeah, good for them. They're back.
Guys, picture like a fucking fat chick in flannel.
Yeah, just
oh,
fucking grubbing
man.
on cherry pies. But
Oh man, shout out to the pie eaters.
that's
Devin.
what she would be if she didn't have a voice.
No, that's what she would be if her dad didn't buy her first fucking million albums. But week 1 predictions. Sorry. I don't want to get into. I don't want to get into that lore. I know the lore over here. This isn't. We're not just.
Damn,
it ain't.
dude,
It ain't just football. It ain't just football and a peanut.
Damn.
But we got week 1 games to predict, Devin. We got 14 games. We got 8 games. Devin, think about it. We got games to predict. We've been sitting here for 7 months. 7 months.
Just waiting.
Craving for Cardinals Saints.
Oh, yeah. No, granted, if that game was primetime, I'm not watching it.
No, but the first 8 1 o'clock games, Devin, yes, it kicks off Arizona versus New Orleans. Let the Spencer Rattler era begin.
I'm fine with it.
I'm fine with it. I asked for it. I called for it. I wanted it. I'm not saying I believe in it. I say this is my point. The reason I want the Rattler era to start is so that we don't.
So we can see it end quicker.
Yes. No what ifs. No
what ifs,
this or that. No, nothing. Let's just do it. Let's do it. Yeah. Get it out of the way. Let's just rip the Band-Aid off.
I'm tired of this. Oh well, he only had 12 games in 6 years. Trey Lance, the whole fucking thing, and then Trey Lance 10 years from now is like, dude, I was 10 times faster than Dak Prescott. Like, I'm so much better, dude. I don't know what you're talking about.
But mind you, I have low expectations for Arizona, like for the season.
Not really low, yeah.
But if this game's even close, I'm having 0 conversations about Arizona moving forward. No reason to talk about Arizona, but I am gonna go.
Playoff hope wise, it's slim to none. But
yeah, for sure. Give me Arizona.
I'll take Arizona.
All right. We got Carolina versus Jacksonville.
Nuts.
Sorry, no, we'll get the better games. Don't worry. But
Jacksonville's got a lot of proof. They've got a lot to prove. They got a lot to figure out. I don't know if they have the personnel, but the personnel isn't terrible. Brian Thomas Jr. should have a better year. Not that he had a bad year, but it's his second year, so he should improve. Travis Hunter plays on that team. I don't know what that means. I don't know who that benefits, offense or defense or social media marketing team mainly. Yeah, I like the Jags.
like the Jags.
I like the Jags. I think they're going to come out hot.
Man.
The Panthers,
like
on the other hand,
Jags
have nothing to really fight for. They lost the best thing they had, which was Adam Thielen.
I mean, I don't know, because Adam Thielen, he was like, I'm 1 foot out the door. And I was like, this isn't really the best player to have on a team that's trying to rebuild. So they got rid of Adam Thielen. So I was kind of happy they did that.
Kind of sounds like that one basketball player just got suspended by her own team.
What are you talking about?
Angel Reese.
She got what? What happened?
She got suspended by her own team.
For what?
For saying, I don't know about y'all, but next year we're going to have to get some better players because I'm not going to be here much longer if we don't get no better players.
No, she did not.
I swear to God.
She did not say
I don't know if that's verbatim or not, but she said, I don't know how much longer I can be here if we don't get better players.
And she got suspended?
She got suspended. Well, yeah, because she said, the problem isn't me. She said, the problem's everybody else. We need better people around me. They should just send her ass out there. We'll get you better players. Get out of here.
Here's the thing, though.
And guess what? She just got suspended another game for her, 8th technical foul or some shit. She's the Draymond, dude.
Here's the thing, though. Forget, respect for your teammates and this and that. If we're talking just having pool, this has got to show Angel, bro, you don't matter. Because if LeBron, because remember, like Krishan Rock said, LeBron doing the same thing you doing. If LeBron came out and said, think about it. Fuck it. LeBron, Jimmy Butler, Steph Curry, Kyrie Irving, Luka Doncic, Jokic. If any of them came out and said, no, for real, this organization got to fucking get some better players. We suck.
Jimmy said it and he got sent out.
Yeah.
On his own request.
Well, I was going to say there was a little bit more to that, but I'm just saying, if this isn't a reality check to Angel Reese, you can't just say whatever you want because you're a problem too.
You are the problem.
You are a problem too.
Sorry.
But no, with that being said, for some reason in my gut, I'm going, and the reason for this is Jeopardy. All year, all off season, playing Jeopardy. Every time I didn't go with my gut, I was wrong, and my gut was the answer. So, my gut hopefully will be the answer. Give me Carolina.
Well, this is picking future things.
Now you just have to shit all over you had to shit on my theory.
No, I'm just saying they're different.
I don't have something going for myself over here, some type of prediction set up, but it's fine. It's fine. Carolina. Give me Carolina.
Yeah, what's your butt say?
Cincinnati versus Cleveland. The fact that it shouldn't be obvious is a problem, but Cincinnati should win this game. We get 40-year-old Joe.
If the Browns put up a good amount of points, I'm going to be pissed because that's going to put us in a world of hurt predicting this team down the road.
What's it got to be?
More than 24.
Okay. How about this? Either it's a problem if Cleveland scores more than 24. No. Let's set it in stone because I feel like if they end up scoring 23, it's going to be well. So what's the answer? What is it 20? You want to just say 21? Or do you think but the fact that we're already saying Cleveland has the ability, are we really questioning that are we really considering them being able to score 3 touchdowns?
With that against that defense, yes. So, yeah, I think the over-under is set at 3 touchdowns.
Okay. We'll set it at 21.5. We'll set it at 21.5. Or if it's less than a 13-point margin.
Sure. No.
So
I'm not concerned about margin.
Well, no. Well, fuck that. No, if it's fucking us, I don't. So, and if anybody wonders, like, oh, Mikey's a douchebag, I don't like to bless people because I feel like I don't feel like a bad person, but I feel like I might not be the best person to bless like people.
No,
You know what I
you're not
mean?
the one blessing.
No, but like I just like I feel like me doing that, God's like, all right, I got like shut up, like I got it, like I'll handle it. Like I just feel like me saying that, it's just it doesn't do anything. So,
How
whatever.
do you know
But
which
no,
God I pray to?
what the fuck was I saying? I'm saying when I'm saying about margins is okay if it's a 10-point margin. If it's 17 to if it's 17-7, if Cincinnati was only able to put up 17 points, that's a fucking problem. Like,
No, I mean, of course. Like, obviously, if their offense struggles, that's a concern. But for whatever reason, I'm more concerned at how bad their defense can be against what Joe Flacco, Quinshon
Jerry
Jenkins,
Judy.
Jerry Judy.
Quinshon, I don't even think Judkins, he's not playing.
I don't know.
Well, because isn't he like? I don't think he has signed his contract yet.
I don't know. I'm just coming up with Browns names. They probably have Nick Chubb back already.
Yeah, he still hasn't signed his contract.
Smart.
So he might. So which means that he's still eligible to go back to college and play.
Smart. Good for him. Go back to college. Maybe all this will wash over in a year. Forget.
So with that being said, give me Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Nah, Cincy all day.
It better be. But
Well,
I'm not gonna mind. I'm not gonna be mad at a good Joe Flacco day though. If I see Joe Flacco going out there having a good day, I mean, I'm gonna be happy. Vegas versus New England.
That's fucking sticky.
That's a weird one. Because you got like a brand new Vegas team versus like an updated New England team, who both have like a lot of there's a lot of mysteries around both of them. And I'm going with the gut today. Because, I mean, maybe it just has something to do with it's already a team that was kind of together last year, but New England seems better. Especially considering that there's a lot being thrown together in Vegas, and we have no clue what it's going to look like.
Yeah. Amari Cooper just retired.
Yeah, and like, they need to, and maybe, like, and this is, like, against, like, rights, so probably they shouldn't do this, but there should be some type of window for like retiring. And I'm not saying that people are smart for even just making this draft pick, but there are people who like drafted Amari Cooper in fantasy and then he just like retired the next day. It's like, all right, well,
Davis.
Okay, but I'm saying I'm speaking for like because I'm just thinking in my head, like, think about somebody like in our fantasy league, we run it free. We don't even run it for money. There's nothing up. But think about somebody that puts $100 into a fantasy draft and they're like, they live in like a fucking 4x4 apartment or whatever the fuck, like, and they could really use that $2,000 or whatever the fuck.
Sure.
And then you draft somebody that retires.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, all right, well, that fucking blows or whatever the case may be. But I don't know if Amari Cooper was going to make that much of a impact. Like, with Amari Cooper, it would have been like, I don't know, maybe some here and there glimpses of Amari of the past.
Yeah. Like, I don't think Amari's too far gone. I mean, he's younger than Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen's still out there playing. But, yeah, it's just kind of weird. What's even worse than Amari is Christian McCaffrey doing the same fucking shit he did last year.
What? Okay, and help me out with that, because I saw reports on that, but for some reason...
So, apparently Wednesday he was fine. Cleared to play. Thursday, limited. Friday, did not practice. now it's fully questionable for the weekend.
Oh my!
This is literally the exact same thing that happened last year. It was, rehabbing a calf injury, dealing with it. I think this is a calf injury as well. It's either calf or hamstring. And yeah, just not fully reporting it until the week of.
Whoa. Okay, because I definitely saw something about that, and then you just okay.
Yeah, no, it was full practice Wednesday. He says he's fine. Same thing that happened last year. He was like, I'm good to
Dude,
go. And then it was 10 weeks before he played.
he said he was fine, and then had to go to Germany. Like
Same
you're
thing.
not you like.
You
First of
feel
all,
fine.
okay, a
Cool.
couple things. You don't not know you're going to Germany.
Yeah.
So that's the first thing. Let's get that out
They're
of the
like,
way.
do you have a
Which
headache?
leads,
You're like, my toe hurts.
but him with the fact that we all know he knew he was going to go to Germany to get looked at leads to my next thing is what like you lied your ass off because nobody doesn't know they're not going to Germany to get their fucking calves looked at.
Yeah.
You're sitting there, no, I'm fine. I'm good. You got plane tickets to Germany, Christian. Yep. What are you talking about?
Same thing this year, dude. I don't know why you couldn't have done it weeks ago, or
that sucks.
I don't know. Maybe he should fucking retire.
That
bullshit.
That sucks. Okay.
Glad I'm
so
not dumb enough to draft his ass, dude.
Did you draft him?
Fuck no.
I wonder who has him. But who you going with? Vegas, New England. It's not a bad matchup.
No, I mean it's Tom facing his old team. Taco Bowl.
Tom facing his old team?
Somewhat from the ownership.
I was about to say Tom. Oh, it's Tom. Okay. Completely had me flipped because Tom has partial ownership in the Raiders. So yeah, I guess from that to billionaires, this is interesting. But I think. Did you say you were going with New England?
I'm gonna switch it because I had a thought and it's real stupid. Mike Williams went to the Chargers and immediately retired. Mark Cooper went to the Raiders and immediately retired. It's very stupid. This game's a crapshoot, so I'm going with the Raiders.
All right. I'm gonna go with your original pick, New England. Miami versus Indianapolis.
Miami. They got to start hot. Indy. Yeah, I mean, I do believe Daniel Jones is their best bet this year. Daniel Jones, Michael Pittman, Jonathan Taylor. It's not the worst offense ever. I don't think they have a shot with Big Bro, but I like. Yeah.
I'm gonna go Miami as well, but like, it's not gonna be. I'm not gonna. I'm not. It's not that I'm not confident. Like they can for sure win it, but it's not gonna be good. You know.
No.
I feel like this is gonna be a sloppy win versus a bad team.
Sure.
I don't really see. I don't see Miami. I don't know. I think it's they're gonna walk out of there 13-9. It's gonna be game over.
To his head hanging off of his fucking jersey.
Giants versus Commanders.
Commandos all day.
Opening game, you get the Giants, Devin.
Going stupid on them. I hope we can set the tone immediately on the Giants and just fucking destroy them. Maybe Jackson Dart will get to see the field early if we just fucking rip through Russell Wilson. I mean, he'll definitely see the field pretty early on this season, but yeah, I mean, the Giants have a lot of exciting new players, so that'll be exciting. It'll be excited to see how this new Commanders team is going to run. But
I think Washington. I mean, y'all got a chance to. I mean, Dallas, Philly. y'all got two teams in your division that showed out, and y'all got a chance to also show that y'all are still good, because it looks like y'all might have to even deal with some Dallas comp this year. I'm just
Nah,
hey,
Dak's
you can say
confident.
that now. You can say that now.
Shit's
You
going.
can. I mean, I'm just saying, when it comes to bad DB rooms, Dak might have some fun.
I think Dak was just talking to Michael Irvin a little too long, and some of that coke breath hit him right in the face, and he was ready to play ball.
Maybe, but I don't know. And Coke breath.
I don't know what coke breath is, but he got caught with some fumes.
Fucking Coke breath.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, give me Washington. Y'all better put it on them. Like y'all better handle them very, very easily.
35-12.
35-12. Pittsburgh versus the New York Jets.
Storybook.
I mean, you got Aaron.
Is it on 9/11?
No.
Oh.
It's gonna be on the 7th.
I love it.
At the date, I can't not know the date. I can't not know the date.
Sunday.
It's September 6th, which means it'll be the 7th. 8, 9, 10, 11. Thursday. So Thursday is 9/11. So you get a Thursday night football 9/11 game.
I do.
Okay, I mean, if you don't want to watch it, then I do. I don't know. I mean, I'll have a Thursday night 9/11 game. What's so wrong with that? Yeah, I'm gonna have fun. You do. It's Washington versus Green Bay. You have a 9/11 fucking Thursday night football game.
I don't know if I can celebrate that, but yeah, fuck
Look
yeah.
at that. Yeah. No, go America. Just don't have your QB tear his fucking Achilles.
Yo, shut the fuck up. Don't ever say that ever again, you piece of shit.
Just saying.
Fuck.
But you got Aaron back in New York. You got Justin Fields versus Pittsburgh. Basically swap places. I don't know how many questions are going to be answered here. I think this is going to create
None.
A lot of questions. I think this is going to pose a lot of narratives, or pose a lot of questions, create a lot of narratives. I think if the Jets look too good, you know what? Fuck that. If the Jets look good at all, I'm going to it's going to depend on how good or bad the Pittsburgh Steelers look, because I'm going to look at the Steelers and assume they're going to win 9 games, right? They're going to go 9-8, and they should be able to pretty much handle a team like the Jets and go 10, 14 point win, like win by that many points. If they aren't able to control an offense with Justin Fields at the helm, somebody who they had on their roster last year. So I'm gonna assume that they know his tendencies pretty well.
Sure.
I'm just gonna assume that. Probably, the fact that you have guys who already are, paid to just watch film and scout and report things like that. You have Justin Fields on your team for a year. You probably know a little bit about him. If Pittsburgh, it's kind of like the same thing with Cincy and Cleveland. Aaron Rodgers has been in the league for 20 years, so I think everybody knows
everyone
his tendencies.
has tape on the answer.
So, I mean, to be honest with you, if I'm Aaron Rodgers, I'm letting you know all my tendencies up front, and I'm going to say, stop me.
Yeah, exactly.
See what happens. But I will say, it's like I was going to say, okay, yep, Cincy, Cleveland, same thing with them, kind of applies here with Pittsburgh and the Jets. If it's even close,
yeah,
I mean, I'm already hopes aren't too high on Pittsburgh, but if it's even close, then you might as well just write them off.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm not too high on either of these teams. I think that, yeah, they swap quarterbacks. Obviously, the Steelers pick up DK and sign a few other defensive options. None of them ultra impressive. Like the way that they were talking about that Jets 23 defense,
Mm-hmm.
They were preseason comparing him to the 2000 Ravens. So um, there was a lot of hype for that team. A much younger, I wouldn't say much more talented, but a much younger defense. Um, I don't know. I don't see the Steelers becoming a scary team with the weapons that they have. Same thing with the Jets. I mean, I think the Jets have more potential than the Steelers, but it's just going to be harder to find.
So Steelers
Yeah, fuck them.
by like a handful,
Yeah,
something like that. I mean,
I'm thinking a one-score game for sure.
one score. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, if you think it's a one score game, then it's over for Pittsburgh already. Tampa versus Atlanta.
Tampa. Atlanta's
I'm
going
off.
to take a while to get put together, dude.
I'm gonna go with Tampa too, or Tampa as well, but I think that Atlanta. I mean, like I said, 1,000 times already. I'm gonna overreact to however this game unfolds, but they're gonna get a chance to prove that there is gonna be comp in the NFC South this year. And to be honest with you, even though I'm a fan of Baker, I want to see the Bucks win the South again, but it would be how can I put it? I'd rather enjoy the Bucks winning a better division, a division with more comp.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly.
you know,
Like then
where at the end of the year,
skirting to a divisional win.
like by the end of the year, if they are able to knock off Atlanta twice, Atlanta is, they only have 6 losses. Let's say if they're 11-6, if Atlanta is 10-7, 11-6, and that means Tampa had to be even better than that to win the NFC South, obviously. So I'm saying I'd rather see comp than a 10-9 win team being the best and everybody else just shitting the bed.
Yeah, I agree.
But
Atlanta is the only option for comp in that division, though.
yeah, so this is why it's like I
It's
almost
like we better hope Atlanta's not terrible.
It's not like I don't want to see Tampa win, but I'd like to see them struggle. Like I'd like to see comp. I want to see Atlanta.
Yeah, but the Saints and the Panthers are like close to zero comp at this point. At least the Saints. The Panthers are getting there. So yeah, all of it's going to come from 2 fucking games, and knowing this division, they're probably going to split it, and the Bucks are probably going to win the division with 10 wins.
Yeah, but see, even regardless of Carolina and the Saints, I'm saying even after this week, like I would like to see the Falcons do good, just for the simple fact that
There will be a comp.
Like I just want competition. Like even if they lose this game versus Tampa, I want to watch this game and go, damn, like Michael Penix, all right, he's QB1 for sure.
Yeah.
Wow, Kyle Pitts isn't a bust, maybe. Oh wow, look at Drake London, look at Bijan Rock, look at these motherfuckers cutting up.
For Kyle Pitts, I don't want to see any of Shane talking like if Kyle Pitts has 4 catches and 67 yards, like the amount of like the hole that Kyle Pitts has dug himself into is going to take a while to come out of, and it's not going to be a one game type of like, oh wow, great game. Like no, like put up 1,000.
Yeah, well that's the thing. I mean, if he had a consistent 67-yard game, it'd be like better than compared. But see, with that, I don't know, if that was the like ceiling for Kyle Pitts, if you were told that hey, he's gonna get about 4 catches, 65 yards, and that's it. I mean, I don't know. That's a fucking bust.
No, of course, but right now he's borderline like never showed up, poop diarrhea, 1 good season. This is terrible.
Kyle Pitts is a bust
already. Now it's like
we've talked about this.
Yeah, you're right. Kyle Pitts is a bust now, and it's like, can he not bring himself out of being a bust, but develop a decent end of his career?
Think about it like this. He would have to go on to have, at this point, a Hall of Fame, close to, if not Hall of Fame level career, Because if Gronk wasn't Gronk for the first 5 to 10 years of his career, he's a bust.
Yeah.
Until year 11 when he turns into Gronk. Like and then goes on to win however many Super Bowls and turn like you have. But that's what I'm saying. Kyle Pitts has to turn into what? Fucking Gronk to not be considered a bust. One of the best tight ends in the league not be considered a bust. I don't think he's ever going to get to that point, which is
No.
why it's at this point you can bounce back and so yes, the book isn't closed, but like for now it's like no, bust, next page. Like we're going on the
Yeah.
next page. We ain't closed the book yet, but we're
You're a
moving on.
top 5 pick. And
Yeah.
we're just about there with AR too.
Come on.
We're there.
Come on, bro. We were there in
Lost
Gainesville.
starting job Daniel Jones.
We were there in fucking Gainesville. All right, I'm sorry. We
were. Everyone else wasn't. Fucking.
Why motherfuckers in Gainesville going? He was just like this in high school. He's not gonna do
Yeah,
nothing.
exactly.
In the NFL. Like, no. People they knew. People knew. And that's how I know these NFL analysts don't do shit. But fucking look at what they just Anthony Richardson 6'5", 240.
6'5", 240.
I'm sure he was great in high school.
4.4 flat.
But I don't know.
Motherfuckers never won a football game, dude.
He's a bust. We've talked about this. Florida might be up there for, most bust or bust university, whatever you want to call it, Devin.
BU.
BU. We have San Fran versus Seattle.
I think if McCaffrey plays, I think it's San Fran all day. I think if McCaffrey doesn't play, I think it's going to be tough to run with Ayuk and Kittle and about it.
You got what? Juwan Jennings, Ricky. You got.
I mean, yeah, there's options. But
their backup is Brian Robinson. That's why they made the move for Brian Robinson.
Because they knew.
They knew about this.
Yeah, they knew about this last year too.
But Evan, you're like they knew for a couple of days. No, they knew 2 weeks ago when they traded for Brian Robinson.
I don't know what they're doing. I don't know why they can't disclose injuries to the NFL, but something weird is happening to where they can't disclose Christian McCaffrey being hurt. And it's not because of fantasy football.
Nah, it's probably something to do with betting. Somebody has something. Dude, after the Clippers pulled that shit with Kawhi, I don't know what's going on with money in sports.
See, but there's two things that can happen with that Kawhi stuff. Either Steve Ballmer gets banned, or the money takes over and all this shit gets kicked under the rug. Because that whole, Steve Ballmer's innocent ESPN fucking thing with Ramona Shelburne, I'm clearing my name, I didn't know anything, fucking, that's a crock of shit if I've ever seen anything, dude.
Shit. Also, I mean, I didn't want
to. This is getting pushed under the rug.
Like I didn't want to spend too much time talking about like the Kawhi thing, but like, great idea.
Incredible idea.
Like the fact that Jerry Jones is a billionaire and hasn't been able to pull this off.
I mean, this has been done before.
It has to have been done.
No, it's definitely been done before, but not $28 million worth. Like that's a fucking full contract, but with a completely fake company. What are you building? Where are you planting trees?
That's beautiful.
In the tar pits?
Fucking beautiful.
But no, I mean, like, this is going to go the same way that, like, everything in the MLB goes, where it just gets smushed under the rug. Because, like, the penalty for this is selling your team. Should be. Which would be insane for Steve Ballmer.
Oh my god!
And I mean, shit,
I
he
need the
lucked
penalty
in
for
buying the team.
You said he lucked into it?
Yeah. Fucking old fart said the N-word.
Oh yeah, that's right. Dude, when you said that, I'm like, what are you talking about? It's like, oh yeah, no, because there was another fuck up. That's exactly what happened with LA. But all right, San Fran versus Seattle, Devin. Yeah, with or without McCaffrey is a big factor. And fuck, dude. But the real question is, I don't know. I don't know how good Seattle is.
No.
I don't know how good they will be. So I just can't. I can't put my money on them yet.
Me neither. But yeah,
can't.
like McCaffrey or not, I think the Niners are run well enough to win a tight game like that.
Yeah, they already knew about McCaffrey's injury weeks ago. That's why they got Brian
they're
Robinson.
already prepped and ready.
Exactly.
I mean, every team needs an RB2, but an RB1?
San Fran always needs an
in the
RB2,
2 position?
Though. Yeah. Tennessee versus Denver. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, if there was any other,
you're telling me Cam Ward's not winning his first start?
There's only a couple worse scenarios than having to play Denver, like for like your debuting rookie. Like that sucks.
I mean, like playing y'all, the Chiefs, the Bills.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
But no, like starting with the league-leading defense.
You're playing the best defense in the league.
DPOY.
Like, the heat's already on for Cam Ward, and if you think we overreact, then just wait till ESPN gets a hold of these games next week.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to hear about how.
He throws 2 picks in his opener to Pat Surtain. You telling me Shador would have done this bad?
I mean, maybe he surprises us and he does okay.
That'd be cool.
But like, what I'm saying is, like, for me, I think that's the ceiling. Like, the highest it can be is like, Cam Ward, 150, 150 yards, a touchdown, and no interceptions.
Beautiful.
Like, that's like the best I could see.
12
that, like,
of 20.
that happening.
Yeah.
12 of 20. I mean, yeah, if he went 12 of 20, 150 and a tutty versus Denver, it's like, all right, it's cool. Y'all still lost 27-7.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
It is what it is. Detroit versus Green Bay.
Detroit's going to start hot. I don't know. I mean, it'll be a good game. Both these teams are fighting to lead that division.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a good way to start the NFC North debates.
Yeah. I mean, the game's going to tell us a decent bit, more so about how Green Bay looks, how that offense is going to look. Like, we know that the Lions offense can look great. Lions defense, they get Aiden back, I think. He's back.
Mm-hmm.
Secondary is still pretty good, so yeah, I'm more interested in seeing how that Packers team is going to look.
Yeah, and kind of like Seattle, I have way more confidence in Green Bay than Seattle, but I'm not ready to put my money on Green Bay just yet, especially versus the Detroit Lions. And I think that could change. I think that could change in the future.
Agreed.
But give me Detroit. Yeah, give me Detroit. We got Houston versus the Rams.
Oh.
I'm
Stafford,
not gonna
yes
shit
or no?
on Stafford, yes or no?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Stafford should be good, right?
I don't know. They said he had fucking back spasms or some shit.
Stafford injury update. Not worried about back. Expected to start.
Cool.
He's not. Yeah, he says he's not worried about back.
Give me a Rams.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be like I think I'm like a sleeper agent for the Rams this year. I think they're gonna be like sneaky good.
You've been a sleeper agent for the Rams for a good brick.
Well, this offseason.
You've also been a Texans sleeper agent too.
I was a couple years ago.
You were.
I was last offseason. I was interested in what they had to do. So I think that this is, and I also think this is probably the last best, like, Stafford.
For sure. I think he's retiring after this year.
Like, bro just skipped all of, like, training camp because of a sore back.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
You're just old.
Yeah,
you're not
old,
hurt.
bro. Yeah, no.
So maybe hopefully he hangs it up.
Woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
So yeah, give me the Rams for now. But I think Houston. I don't even want to say Houston could be as good as the Rams just because of how good I think the Rams could be, but I mean, it could be close, but give me the Rams. Give me the Rams. Who are you going with?
I want the Rams for now, but
Okay.
I want to see the Texans get another piece. Depending on how well Nico, Dalton, what is it, fucking Nick Chubb and Joe Mixon? Or is Joe Mixon out?
Joe Mixon is questionable. That's another good question.
I don't know. Either way, I think they can add another receiver to that, not named Stephon Diggs, and be okay.
At least the first. Yeah. There we go. At least the first 4 games he'll miss.
Damn, pup list.
Interesting. Yep, he was put on that pup list, Devin. Baltimore versus Buffalo, Sunday Night Football.
Beautiful.
You go first. I don't even know where to start. So
yeah, AFC divisional rematch. Gonna be pretty stupid. There's gonna be about 38 different storylines about MVPs and players and girlfriends and fucking Popeye's biscuits and all this bunch of jargon that has nothing to do with anything. This will be your only matchup this year in the regular season between the two of you. They're going to use it in any MVP race for the rest of the year. Will he beat him there? Unless the Ravens win.
Yeah, I was going to say, no, they're not.
Unless the Ravens win. Because you're right.
Yeah,
Y'all spanked them last year, and they didn't use a goddamn thing about that. So, if Josh Allen wins, if the Bills win, they're never going to shut the fuck up about it. If the Ravens win, first game of the season, fluke, bloody fucking blah. I don't know how much this game is going to tell us. It's kind of good that a game like this for both y'all gets sort of pushed out of the way immediately. It only means one win or one loss. It's no more important than any other game. Get it out of the way now. Go play your shitters for the rest of the year. But, yeah, I want the Ravens. I think offensively, it's going to be a bit too much to handle for that Bills team. I'm not sure they're going to have the answers.
I'm going to say this, and I'm going to be very specific about the Ravens this year in particular, especially for the regular season. The next 18 weeks mean almost nothing to me when it comes to the Ravens. For 2 reasons. I expect them to be playing in January.
Yep.
So, not really.
February.
Sure.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know about that, but
yeah. Potential.
We can keep living on a prayer. And at the same time, if they shit the bed, well then these 18 weeks really don't mean anything to me because they played like shit and they're 6-11. I'm gonna go with Baltimore. I'm scared. I'm not looking forward to it, and it's not because of the game or a loss, but it's everything you said. It's gonna be 35 different stories. It's gonna be a narrative pushed all year. It's gonna be, especially, I mean, and it can go different ways. Last year we had a similar situation. Open the season in Kansas City. Should have won, but we were half a foot away from winning that football game, and it was a little different because it was a stinger of a loss, but at the same time it was like Katie's foot on the line. It's like, well, we know, like you were there, you were right there. It wasn't a fluke, or it wasn't like a dropped pass or something, like a big fuck up.
Yeah, no, the ball was caught.
So that's the thing. It's like, yeah, if Buffalo gets away with a win like that, will I be pissed? Sure, I'll be annoyed. I'll have to hear about it for the next 18 weeks. But like you said, it's also week 1. I'm not gonna gas myself up. I'm not gonna trick myself into seeing maybe a possible rusty Buffalo versus a confident Baltimore or vice versa. I watched Baltimore lose to Vegas last year in the beginning of the season. So I don't. I'm not. I can't. I can't sit here and worry about it. Them fuckers started 0-2.
Yeah.
So give me Baltimore, but we'll see. We'll check back in with Baltimore in January. Minnesota versus Chicago, Monday night.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna stick with what I said about JJ. I think this is gonna be my hot take of the year. I think JJ has potential to break out. Like, essentially, this is his rookie season. This is him with an established team. Like, this team isn't much different than it was last year. Just the only difference is the quarterback. You've got a good receiving core. When you get Jordan Addison back, you still have, top 2 receiver in the league. You've got a pretty good defense. You have the basis of a good team. All you got to do is not fuck up. So, I think J.J. McCarthy's going to fly under the radar the first few weeks, but I think he's going to break out and be a superstar pretty soon. Like, when we think about it, when you look back, Joe Burrow, first, second game of the season, his rookie year, tears his ACL, comes back, has an incredible year, comeback player of the year, boom. So, J.J. McCarthy, leading candidate for comeback player of the year, maybe, in my eyes, could come through and fuck some shit up. And, yeah, I mean, the Bears are, they're like a science experiment that no one really gives a fuck about.
You think J.J. McCarthy is gonna be Joe Burrow?
I don't fucking know. Who the fuck thought Joe Burrow was going to be Joe Burrow? Well, I guess he was a Heisman winner and a national champion. But J.J. McCarthy's a national champion. So, here we are.
All right. I get, I mean, you sold me at least for this week. I think if I'm more interested to see how good Chicago plays, if anything. Because it's going to be really funny if they just come out there as same old Chicago Monday night.
No, they will. And Caleb's going to be out there scrambling, launching into someone's fucking microphone on the sideline.
I mean, kind of like the same thing with Tampa versus Atlanta. It's like it'd be nice to see if Chicago was actually comp. Like if we could have a year where 32 teams were competition. Imagine how okay, think about it. Think about how many people are going to tune in to Arizona versus New Orleans, Carolina versus Jacksonville, like all these shitty games. Imagine if they were all good.
Dude, it's only going to get worse, and probably some of the teams that we think are good are going to be shit. And
for sure.
Yeah, half the league, maybe more, is going to be poop. So.
Oh, it's going to be hilarious. Like next episode, I'm sure our power ranking is going to look so stupid.
It's going to look like this. Everything's going to get flipped, turned upside down, and I mean, it's what we wait for. That's why we talk about it.
That's why you got to overreact, so that the ones that you were wrong about, you were super wrong about, but the ones that you were right about,
you fucking right about it.
And you don't forget. You don't forget what you were right about, Devan.
When I'm right about J.J. McCarthy and he throws for 400 yards and 5 bombs, you damn right I'm going to be wearing a fucking Vikings jersey on this episode. I'm kidding. Never. I'll never rep any other jersey.
College football, not much really going on. So Arch better throw 8 touchdowns versus San Jose State. That's just what I'm going to say right now. I'll get that out the way. Florida plays USF. They got pushed up a little bit. They were 15th. Now they're the 13th best team in the country. So I like it. Hopefully they just, dismantle a team like USF because after this, we talked about last episode, they got a fucking run. Pretty boring game or pretty boring week. It's a lot of warm-up games, Bethune-Cookman, Grambling. Teams like that are being sent to Georgia or Miami or whatever to play.
And I mean, quite honestly, Texas and OSU should have played a team like that week 1, but they decided to play each other and look like the biggest bag of poop.
Yeah. So luckily Florida got their one warm-up game out of the way, and it's on to comp. All right, before we get out of here, last thing. I'm just a little, I'm a little sussed out about the fantasy team. I'm a little sussed out about it. I gotta make sure. I gotta make sure the fantasy team is good.
Yours?
I gotta make sure it's straight. Huh?
Yours?
Sure. Yeah, I got. I mean, I'm looking at mine for sure. I'm pulling mine up. I'm gonna take a look at yours too, because I'm curious. I mean, obviously, you don't have to. You don't got to worry about setting any moves in stone or anything. But if I can find you, that'd be awesome.
Don't say my
Where are
name.
you at? I'm not gonna say your name. Don't worry. But I'm gonna find you. And here's your
Do
team.
not say my team name.
I'm not gonna say your team name. All right, you got Justin Herbu, who put up 42 fucking points already. So your quarterback got out the way. You got Jake Ferguson, who already put up 7.3. And you got Zach Bond, 17 points from him.
Beauty.
Looks like you got James Cook and Derrick Henry still set to play. Tyreek Hill, Garrett Wilson. You have Trayvon Henderson at your flex. You got anybody else you're considering there or what?
You know what? I'm going to be honest, I haven't really looked much. I think I'm planning on this year being a low-limit tinker. Small tinkers. But I want to let this team ride, I want to let this half auto-pick team.
Are you saying tink or tank?
Tink.
And what do you mean by that?
Like a low tinker level. I'm not going to fuck with it too much.
Okay. I would say maybe look at your flex spot. He's projected to get a good amount of points, but I mean, you got a good amount of receivers.
It's week 1. I'm going to win this week unless something happens on the team I'm playing. Something crazy goes stupid, but
let's see. I mean, you're going up against Dak Prescott. You're going up against Kyron Williams. You're going against Devin Achane, CeeDee Lamb, Puka, Sam Laporta, Devontae Smith at the flex. T.J. Watt, Ernest Jones, those are defensive players. Seahawks defense, Cameron Dicker.
Unless a lot of those guys have played, unless something happens, I don't think I'm losing.
We'll see. I mean, we'll see. Let
unless
me pull mine
Devin
up.
Achane has fucking 3 touchdowns.
I mean, I don't know, bro. He had who else is it? We're looking at Puka, but we're talking Puka. We're talking fucking. You see what you got? You got kind of bailed out because Dak had 15 points.
Yep.
Dak had 15 points.
Harbaugh had 42.
Yeah, no, you're definitely winning this week. A lot has to go wrong for you to lose.
Yeah.
A lot definitely has to go wrong for you to lose. So I don't think I've had anybody play yet. No, I haven't had anybody play in Monday or Sunday. Fucking Christ.
Jeez, Thursday or Friday.
Thursday or Friday. But I do like what I have here. I got Josh Allen at quarterback, which is always tricky for me because,
you hate him.
I'll always sacrifice the fantasy loss. Like if Josh Allen, no matter what, this man puts up fucking 7 points. I had a way better night than if he put up 845. If he puts up 45 points, I'm probably not enjoying Sunday night.
No.
I'm just gonna say that now. But at the end of the day, he's probably gonna put up at least a good chunk of numbers. The thing is, I don't need him the ball because we got Josh Jacobs at running back. We also have Jalen Warren at running back. I'm giving him this shot. This is a tryout week. This is a tryout week for the starters.
Yeah. Watch him have a good week too.
We'll see. We'll see.
Bad
I got
week
Breece
1,
Hall.
Good week 2.
I got Breece Hall at flex, so I do have some running backs to play with. So I'll see what happens there. I got Drake London and Jamar Chase at receiver. I got George Kittle at tight end. Defensive players, I got linebackers for days. I got Logan Wilson and Robert Spillane. We got Vikings defense, and we got Chris Boswell at kicker. And I'm not going to lie, I think I also am not going to make any moves either. If I'm looking at bench tryouts, for instance, 2.25 points from Najee Harris tonight.
Good for him.
He's not going to get much burn in the future until he proves otherwise.
What a terrible career move.
Well, whose call was it?
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. It's
I think it was bad for all 3 parties.
No, I mean, if I'm the Chargers and I have a chance to have Najee, I'm going to take that chance.
Over 2 decent running backs.
Two decent running. I mean, I don't know. You can take the player out of Baltimore, but you can't take the Baltimore out of the player. They were still dealing with injuries
Oh,
over
big time.
in LA, and I think they just
JK's got a roster spot now.
they gave up over that shit. Yeah, he's in
Denver?
yeah, he is in Denver. He is in Denver. You're right. But like, if I'm looking at my bench, I mean, I got Cam Scatterbo on the bench. Gonna see what he does. I'm gonna see how well C.J. Stroud does against the Rams. I'm gonna see if DJ Moore is able to put up points. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna see how much. I'm gonna see who's wide receiver one for Green Bay. Is Romeo Dobbs gonna get a lot of looks? Is Tucker Kraft gonna? I mean, he's not gonna get much burn because I
No.
got George Kittle. But who the fuck knows? Am I gonna be confident when Tucker Kraft has to play during George Kittle's bye week? I'm gonna find out during these next couple of weeks. But I like what I got. Josh Allen, and if I gotta look, okay, Jamar versus Cleveland, give me that. Jalen Warren versus the Jets, potentially give me that. Josh Jacob versus Detroit, I'm not super excited about. Josh Allen versus Baltimore could go both ways, and I'm not too excited about it. Drake London versus Tampa, okay. George Kittle versus Seattle, especially with a questionable McCaffrey, is going to have to be utilized. Brees Hall versus Pittsburgh, don't know how confident I am in that because I don't know how good their defense is. It could, I mean, their run defense is probably still going to be decent.
Yeah.
And then Vikings versus Chicago. I mean, hopefully that defense holds them to something. You know, maybe just a cool 10 points or something. But I like it. I like fantasy. We'll see what the fuck happens with fantasy, Devin. But with all that being said, it is time to get out of here because we have predicted all of week one's games. We have discussed Sunday night. Dude, shoot me. Just get rid of me now.
Thursday,
We have
Friday.
discussed Thursday night football. We have discussed Friday night football. We set fantasy. No college football at all that's drawing any of my attention except the University of Florida. Is there anything you need to say before we get out of here?
No. Go Skins.
Perfect. Go Skins. Jesus Christ. One day it's just going to be a compilation. 40 of Go Skins.
It'll be like
Tim Tebow at a...
No, it'll be like Joe Rogan's compilation of him saying the N-word or whatever.
Oh, God, no. Hopefully you don't have one of those.
Hopefully, like they don't, look at skins as a slur.
It already was.
I
That's
didn't,
why they
I
got
didn't say
rid
the
of
color. I just said skins.
Oh, so all skins.
They could have just named us the Skins, dude.
You want all skins to prevail on Sunday.
What about the Foreskins?
You have no
Washington Foreskins.
You want all skins to prevail on Sunday.
No.
No particular color.
Burgundy skins.
I was just about to say burgundy skins. All right. It's time to get out of here, Devin. We're going to be back on Tuesday to discuss all of week one's games. We're going to power rank. We're going to awards. We're not only doing MVP this year. We're giving out OPOY and DPOY votes every week.
Do I get a gold patch?
Maybe you get a gold patch. Maybe we hand out our own gold patches, but we're going to hand out top 3 for MVP. No. We're switching up top 5. We decided we're going to go even more for points.
Yeah.
We're going to pick I'm going to pick 5 MVPs. Then we're going to go 3 for DPOY and OPOY. Pick out some awards for that.
Oh, Roy?
No, we got I don't care enough.
Maybe 1.
I mean,
if there's a good race or something.
Maybe if the race gets interesting, but this is just for our sake, who we believe is going to who deserves those 3 awards by the end of the season. Kind of like last year. Weird how our winner didn't win, but everybody said should have. With all that being said, we will be back on Tuesday to discuss all of week one's games. It has been me. It has been Devin. It has been real. We are out.